What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of The Lead Houston, where it's all Houston all the time. Today, we are going to be reacting to a way too early 2026 NFL mock draft, courtesy of our friend of the channel, Jordan Reed on ESPN Plus. Remember, this is exclusive content, and I am one of the few channels that gives you that exclusive content. So go ahead, strap in, and let's get ready to react to whatever they have the Houston Texans selecting for the year of 2026. Let's go ahead. We're going to get this going. So without further ado, guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are on the road to 15,000 subscribers again. Super appreciative of every single one of y'all, man, that has liked, commented, and subscribed. So while we're at it, go ahead and do it for me. It's free 99. Help me help you. We're doing a lot of good stuff on this channel so far, almost at 13,500, trying to get to 15K before training camp. That is the goal, okay? Rookie OTAs, rookie mini camp, I believe, starts Thursday, I want to say. Next Thursday, exactly, is when the rookies are going to show up for, I believe it's OTAs or something like that. But it's just rookies. They get acclimated and all that good stuff, so can't wait to see that get going for the Texans. We'll definitely be giving you all the latest news, rumors, updates, anything Houston sports related. You find it here on The Lead Houston, where it's all Houston all the time. Let's get into it. Jordan Reed, friend of the channel, right here, just posted this yesterday morning and or this morning, excuse me. Today's the first. So okay, we're digesting all the best team fits, rookies, 2025 NFL draft. There's still 12 full months of studying tape, games, and traveling to pre-draft events before we get to next year's first round. But this 2026 class looks really exciting. See a handful of QBs who could potentially go in round one. There are some really good players on both sides of the ball who could make a big leap this season. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. Remember, this is a Houston Texans state of mind. We won't be really taking a look at the AFC South because I could care less. We are very much forward into the 2025 season, and it is where the Houston Texans will reign supreme. And at some point, we will be getting to that AFC Championship game, and damn it, it will be this year. So let's go ahead and get into it to gauge how he had everybody landed. I'm finding first-round landing spots for top prospects. My way to a few notes before we get rolling. He didn't make the draft order. The order of these teams don't reflect who I think will make the playoffs or who are going to the Super Bowl. We simply took the inverse of the Super Bowl odds from ESPN Bet, breaking some ties based on the 24 standings and tweaking the back end to ensure the appropriate number of teams from each conference are in the playoff slots, numbers 19 through 32. So something where the Texans will be at. Okay, so again, super early, all that good jazz. Let's get into it, man. Let's go ahead and get into it. Anything with an asterisk is an underclassman, so we know that for sure. He's got already a projected trade. He's got Cade Klubnik going number 1 to the Cleveland Browns. Shocking. Giants need to tackle. Titans get Peter Woods. All righty. They get a DT. Who else we got down here? We got the Colts still in the top 10. My goodness. An edge from Clemson and TJ Parker. I'm not a big fan of Kwity Paye for the Colts. Definitely could always use something on the defensive line there. The Jaguars should be here soon. Maybe I passed them up. Or maybe I didn't. Who knows? Number 21. There we go. The Houston Texans. They are taking Francis Mauigoa. I hope I pronounced that correctly. The offensive tackle from Miami, again, an underclassman, so he could stay. I believe he's a junior, so he could stay for his senior year. But let's go ahead and read the description. The Texans have massively overturned their line after the disappointing 2024. There's a good chance that overhaul will continue into 2026. I like the Ariante Ursary pick last week, but Houston has a lot of work to do in improving C.J. Stroud's protection. Mauigoa significantly improved at right tackle last season, not even giving up a sack. 6'6", 315, can control blockers at the point of attack. And while there is considerable debate among scouts about whether Mauigoa is a tackle or guard in the NFL, Houston needs a boost at both spots. Jordan Reed says You know what? I don't know if he's a tackle or a guard, but it doesn't fucking matter. The Texans need some O-line help. And I can't disagree. The Texans just need help at the offensive line position, especially going in the next year. You might not have Cam Robinson. A lot of people have tried to decipher on Titus Howard's future with the Texans, whether or not he'll be here or not. Who knows? But he's still scheduled to be here with the Texans. So, but Cam Robinson isn't. Trent Brown isn't. Blake Fisher's still on a rookie deal. Scruggs is still on a rookie deal. Patterson, I believe, still has another year as well too. Yeah, he came in the same year. So yeah, he's also there. Like the Houston Texans, besides that, Lincoln Tomlinson, I believe, is only a 1-year deal. I could be wrong. I'd have to double check that. I don't remember that contract off the top of my head, but considering Nick Caserio, I'm pretty certain about that. And so the Texans are going to need offensive linemen for the future. They got one in Ariante Ursery, who could be your left tackle of the future or maybe right tackle, depending on where they get him at. But Francis Mauigoa, I actually know a little bit about him because I'm a big fan of anybody that is Samoan, Polynesian. I'm a big fan of it, and that's what Francis Mauigoa is. He is from the Isle of Samoa. He is Polynesian. His nickname is CC. They call him Big CC. All right, SISI, CC. It is a pronounced name in the Isle of Samoa, so it's nothing new. But he's an anchor to the Miami offensive line. You see it right here. He didn't even give up a sack last season. He's one of the guys that helped Cam Ward this previous year get to be able to be that number one pick in terms of being an anchor on the offensive line for Miami Hurricanes. Really good, filthy blocker. He's nasty at the point of attack, and I am excited to see if this came out. Sure, I would be happy, considering what a lot of people have been saying, that he's more of a top 15 pick. If he fell to you at 21, who knows? But ultimately, this is a solid move for the Texans, and they need any sort of offensive lineman necessary going into the years of the future. So the Texans get themselves an O-lineman. It isn't very shocking, and that's going to be the end of the 2026 mock draft, and that is going to be the end of this video as well. Let me know if you agree or disagree with Jordan Reed's thoughts on why the Texans should grab themselves another offensive lineman. Remember, it said offensive tackle. I'm not quite sure if he could be a guard, but considering 6'6", 315, he's not that heavy, but he is pretty tall to be a guard. I'm not quite sure about his athleticism. I don't know that too much, but from what I did see on him, he looks like a really good punishing blocker that kind of looks like he fits what D'Amico Ryans wants to reset here in the O-line room. So again, let me know whether or not you agree or disagree with Jordan Reed's mock draft. Do you think they need something else on the offensive line? Would you rather it just be specifically a guard? I think that could be the biggest reason right there that someone might disagree with this draft pick, and I could actually agree with that. So as always, guys, go Astros, go Rockets, go Texans. You have a blessed day.